Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys are sharing this platform, all right? Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. This is the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room. Listen, let's talk about LeBron James and Bronny, his son. And the key term today, the term of today is nepotism. Nepotism. That's what we're speaking about, all right? So you guys know LeBron James has been in the NBA for so long. He's over 40. I think he turned 40, all right? LeBron James, he's getting kind of old. But unlike other people that have been his age in the league, he's still performing at a high level. I think he's averaging 25 points, 25 points a game still. He's still performing. He's still outperforming his colleagues, his peers. All right. LeBron James has a request before he leaves the NBA. We all know the request. LeBron James wants to play with his son, Bronny, before he retires from the NBA. And he actually accomplished that. This is actually going to come into fruition, all right? Bronny, let's break it down. I think he was pick number 55. Hold on. Let me get this right. I got to address Bronny the right way, all right? All right, guys. Bronny James selected by the Los Angeles Lakers, second-round draft pick, number 55 in the NBA 2024 draft. All right. LeBron James' son, Bronny, was selected by the Lakers in the second round, pick number 55. First of all, we're going to clap it up for Bronny. I clap it up for Bronny, and also I'm clapping up for LeBron James. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a prime example of nepotism. If you guys don't know what nepotism is, do me a favor, go ahead and pull out your dictionaries and read, because we learn on this channel, right? But I'm going to give you a definition. I'm going to give you a short definition of nepotism, all right? Just make this clear. Nepotism is like basically you're at a position to hire people or bring people into whatever establishment it is, whether it be a industry or a job, right? It's when you bring in your family members and your friends and get them positions in the company. And they might not be qualified for that position. Or there might be somebody that's more qualified for that position. Ladies and gentlemen, that's called nepotism, all right? And what you're seeing with LeBron James and his son Bronny is nepotism at its finest. Let's make this clear. Bronny, once again, LeBron's son, Bronny, was selected pick number 55 in the NBA 2024 draft, selected by the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, keep in mind, most people might be thinking, damn, he went pick number 55? Well, first of all, Bronny was selected by 12 camps to come to 12 different NBA camps, or I think 10, 9 to 11 different NBA camps. But he declined those invites. He only took into consideration Phoenix and the Lakers. So Bronny was only going to play for either Phoenix or the Lakers. So that might give some type of credence. That might make you understand why he went that late in the draft. Now I don't know if that's exactly the reason, but I'm kind of speculating why he went so late. I'm gonna give you some more red flags. You guys, Bronny, I think he only averaged 4.5 or 4.9 points in college. Bronny only averaged 4.9 or 4.5 points in college. All right, let me double check here. Let me be approximate here. I don't want to hear no complaints that you didn't give the right information. Let me see here. Excuse me. Bada bang, bada bang. Let me see. Pin number 5. Damn, I don't know. I don't even have that information. I apologize. I thought I did have that information, but it looks like I don't. But nonetheless, Bronny James, 2024 draft. First of all, he averaged 4.9 points in college. Now, LeBron James, Bronny only averaged 14 to 15 points in high school. So he's not a high-scoring athlete. I'm just painting the landscape, showing you guys basically all his accolades, his stats. Bronny doesn't have big stats. For a college player, only averaging 14 to 15 points as a college player, that's not that great. Those are good numbers for average athlete, not LeBron James' son. Let's be clear. Now, 4.9, 4.5 points averaging in college, that's not nothing. Now, keep in mind, he had some heart issues, right? In which he had a cardiac arrest and he had to have surgery. So there's a lot of different things that may be the reason why it hindered his performance in college. All right? But his high school stats are not that amazing. Now, mind you, I never played high school ball. I'm not saying that he didn't have talent. I'm not saying that he doesn't have good talent. But in the pool of talent, the rest of the people that he was competing with across the nation, I don't think averaging 14, 15 points a game is going to get you selected before the rest of these guys that are putting up way higher numbers, right? So I think his numbers were lackluster nonetheless. So this is what gives some type of credence, some type of validity to people saying that this is nepotism. Let's call it a spade a spade. A lot of people are saying that LeBron James used his power to get Bronny on the Lakers. That's the big argument. I don't think it's even an argument no more that Bronny is skilled enough to play for the Lakers. I think everybody unanimously agrees that, and I just read you his stats, that Bronny's not supposed to be playing for the Lakers. I think we all can collectively agree upon that. And I think that's the unanimous outlook on it when I look at the general public and their response to this. All right? So now, like I said, the word nepotism. All right? He's selected by the Lakers. For the record, Bronny James is using the number, he chose the number 9. All right? Dope. He chose the number 9, just side note. But a lot of people are mad at LeBron James. A lot of people are criticizing LeBron James. They're saying that he used his power to get his son on the Lakers. Now, the question is he right or is he wrong? Is nepotism good or is nepotism bad? This is when I come in, all right? This is my whole opinion on this nepotism issue. First of all, when you're using nepotism in the workplace, all right? Imagine if you're working at Walmart and you're a manager at Walmart. You bring in your nephew, your cousin, your uncle, your aunt, your peoples, your friends, and you give them a position. Now, there might have been somebody more qualified for that position, but you chose to not pick that person. You chose to look over that person. When you're talking about nepotism in that to that degree, working at Walmart, you don't have to be super intelligent to work at Walmart. No disrespect to Walmart workers, all right? I shop at Walmart. Shout out to everybody at Walmart. Shout out to everybody, to all the hardworking blue-collar workers at Walmart. But it doesn't take extreme intelligence to work for Walmart. So if you're picked, if your friend chooses you to fulfill this position, more than likely, you probably can be groomed to work that position. You can be educated on that position, and it's gonna your performance will gradually improve. It's not the same as sports. You see, nepotism, when you're talking about a job, in some cases, certain jobs you don't need to be a rocket scientist to fulfill those positions. So somebody who's less qualified may still be able to fill that position and be successful if you groom them correctly and educate them. In that in that regard, nepotism is good. Yeah, the Cuban people do it all the time. Haitian people, my people, do it all the time. We bring in our family members. And you notice when you come to the company, everybody's speaking the same language. And you wonder how all these Haitian people got in this position, how all these Cubans got in the position. It happens a lot in Miami. All right, so this is the land of nepotism. But when it comes to those positions, once again, it doesn't take a rocket science. Now, I can see if you give somebody a position and it starts hindering the company's stats. It's hindering the company's production. In that regard, I would say, okay, swap that person out, get them out of there. But in a common Walmart, working at Walmart, ain't nothing wrong with nepotism working at Walmart. Ain't nothing wrong with nepotism working at Wendy's. Ain't nothing wrong with nepotism working at the stadium, whatever, wherever you at. Nepotism is good. Sometimes you got to do that. The white folks do that. It's been happening in corporate. People do that in corporate all the time. You see white folks, they son take on positions, corporate positions. All right? Kids coming from backgrounds that have no knowledge of the industry and they still get put in position. Nepotism is not bad. But now let's talk about we talking about the pros and cons. Let's talk about it in regards to sports. Nepotism in sports. Keep in mind, when we're talking about sports, you guys, whether any sport, it's the best of the best. All right. It's the cream of the crop that rise to the top. It's survival of the fittest, right? You're getting the most qualified person that performs the best, that has the most athletic ability and athletic intelligence, right? And mind you, they have to be coachable. They can't be a person that cannot follow instruction. The person has to be coachable. All right. When you're talking about sports, nepotism, that hinders that. You can't use nepotism in sports because what you're doing is now you're bringing down the integrity of sports. Sports are meant to, this is physical. This is my physique versus your physique. My performance versus your performance. My physical capabilities, my natural physical capabilities versus your natural physical capabilities. And at the end, whoever is the winner determines who's the strongest kid, who's the strongest man at the top of the hill. It's just like the jungle, survival of the fittest. When you're not the fittest, you wither away. Natural selection. That's how the ecosystem works. Whatever is weak perishes. It's only the best of the best that survives, which ensures you that breed is going to be a strong breed, a strong pedigree, a strong lineage that can survive the test of times, right? So you cannot use nepotism when it comes to sports, because what you're doing is you're watering down sports. And this is what LeBron James has done. LeBron James has watered down the NBA. And this is not the first time LeBron James watered down the NBA. To bring Bronny on to the Lakers, knowing that there's somebody else more qualified for that position, what does that say about the integrity of the NBA? The integrity of the sport of basketball. You're hindering basketball by bringing Bronny in. I understand that's your son. I understand it warmed your heart. I understand that you promised Bronny this. I get it. I understand that you're a powerful man in the NBA. I get the power that you have, the authority that you have. I understand what you contribute to the NBA, LeBron. I get it, right? But when I turn on my TV, I'm looking to see the best against the best. I don't like to see lot matched. I don't like to see handicap matches. I'm not into handicap matches. You see all this Floyd Mayweather doing these exhibitions and he's fighting niggas that's less skillful as him. I'm not into that. You see Jake Paul that hasn't fought anybody, that refuses to fight anybody that's an actual current boxer. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of Jake Paul fighting MMA fighters. It's cool, but I'm not a fan of it. I might watch it, but I'm not a fan of it. I'm not keeping up with Jake Paul. I'm not keeping up with mediocre, with handicap matches. When you're an athlete and you perform at a certain level, you're only as real as what you're up against. In the realm of sports, you're only as real as what you're up against. I'm trying to see two of the best in their sport go at it. When I'm watching any sport, whether it be basketball, football, boxing, tennis, I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. Ping pong. I want to see the best against the best. You guys see me, I'm a personal trainer. I don't take supplements. I don't take energy drinks. I don't wear back brace and knee. I'm a firm believer. If you can't do without a back brace, you shouldn't be doing it. You see, I do calisthenics a lot and I do heavy weights, but I'm only concerned with what I can naturally do. I'm only concerned of what I can naturally handle. And that's how I take sports. So I don't appreciate LeBron James watering down the NBA. I don't appreciate Bronny playing for the Lakers. I don't care what everybody's saying. This is what everybody's saying. Oh, this is the first time in the NBA that you've ever seen a father play with his son. Who cares? Who cares? You guys want to see it so bad that you guys want to see something that's handicapped? You want to see this so bad that you're willing to let somebody induct somebody that's considered mediocre into the NBA just to see a son play with a father? It doesn't add up when you're talking about the integrity of the sport. The NBA does integrity. Every sport has its integrity. And what LeBron did was weaken the integrity of the NBA by being able to show his authority, showing his influence and what he can do in the form of nepotism. LeBron James also did this when he came to play for Miami. Remember, this is a Miami platform, Miami, Florida. I'm a Miami Heat fan, all right? Go hard. I don't care whatever Miami, Marlins, whatever. Everything Miami. I'm everything Miami. Everything. Let's make this clear on this channel. Whether you guys see me with a Bulls hat, whatever hat you see me with, I'm Miami, Florida, and God Bain can tell you that. I'm a heavy Miami Heat supporter. I'm a heavy Miami sports teams supporter. The Panthers, let's make this clear. The Marlins, let's make this clear. All our college teams, FSU, Gators, I'm in support of all Miami sports teams, whether on a collegiate level or NBA or professional level. All right? So with that being said, when I'm seeing Bronny playing in NBA, I don't like the way he brought down the integrity. The same way LeBron James brought down the integrity. See, y'all don't realize this started with LeBron coming to Miami. When LeBron decided to come to Miami with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, yeah, it looked great. It looked great on paper, but it was a handicap. That was lopsided. That was a handicap match. And LeBron knew what he was doing. When LeBron decided the big three and decided to play with when he decided to play the big three with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, he knew that there was nobody to rival them. That doesn't do nothing for the sport. What LeBron did was he won his first ring by watering down the sport. LeBron won his first ring by finding a loophole in the sport of basketball. And he found a loophole in the NBA. The LeBron playing with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh should have never happened. And I'm a Miami resident. Listen. This is a Miami-based platform. Don't get it twisted. I was actually incarcerated when I seen them win one of their championships. You heard me? But I'm not a fan of what LeBron did. I'm not a fan of LeBron coming to Miami and playing with D. Wade and Chris Bosh. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like the way LeBron, he weakened the integrity of the NBA. He found a loophole. Usually, you guys, let me tell you traditionally, when you're a franchise player, you keep playing, you get selected by a team, and you keep playing with that team until they're able to add the right components, surrounding cast, to make a winning championship team. What LeBron did was bypass that. LeBron was playing for Cleveland. He saw that there was no championship coming anytime soon. So what he did was created a diabolical plan and called up Wade and called up Bosh and said, let's go play in Miami together. That was a handicap. He handicapped the NBA. And LeBron is around here with a championship ring and championship trophies and receiving all the accolades of a champion, to the point where he's putting himself up there with the other greats, such as a Michael Jordan. And it's all about numbers. So when I look at LeBron is like Drake to me. LeBron wants numbers. The reason why LeBron is not leaving the NBA because he's trying to run up the numbers. LeBron is doing this for stats. It's the same thing as Drake. Drake is making music for numbers. I'm not saying that the music is not good, but he's basing what he does off of numbers. So that makes you question the integrity now. Because once you start chasing numbers, it's no longer about the art. It's no longer about the art. It's no longer about the sport. It's no longer about the art of music. It's about numbers. And you have to be concerned about that. So, you guys, I'm not a fan of LeBron James. I understand, and I'm not taking nothing from LeBron. He's a great basketball player. And somebody we had a discussion about this on Planet's front porch. And Planet's nephew, he said, LeBron has his skill. I asked him, what is LeBron's specialty? Every NBA player had a specialty. Tim Hardaway had the crossover. Mutombo, his blocking capabilities. Magic Johnson, his passing capabilities. Reggie Miller, the three-point shot. Traditionally, NBA players had a specialty. And I asked this man, what is LeBron James' specialty? What do LeBron James do that's special? Does he have a signature move? Does he do something better than his prior people that played for the NBA? Does he have a special blocking capability? Does he have a special? Is he special with his dribble? Is he special with assisting? Like, what does he do? And the kid gave me a simple answer. He said, LeBron James has an all-around game. Now, when he told me that, I stood corrected. And I had to agree with this young man. Yes, LeBron James does have an all-around game, and that's what's special about LeBron. So I do apologize, LeBron. I don't want to be too hard on LeBron. LeBron deserves a lot of his accolades. But where the problem lies is when they compare LeBron to a man such as Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan didn't have no big three. Michael Jordan didn't use nepotism and brought some mediocre supporting cast. Michael Jordan had specialty, the fade away. Michael Jordan has signature moves. Michael Jordan's highlights. LeBron's highlights. LeBron doesn't have no switching hands midair. LeBron has no signature move. He's just an all-around great athlete. And that I will say, respect to LeBron, nonetheless. Respect to Bronny. Big shout out to Bronny, nonetheless. Enjoy it. What I am gonna say, Bronny, is Bronny, enjoy it. Enjoy the time that you spend in NBA. Enjoy the time that you're spending with your father. And I pray that Bronny James gets better. I pray that he's impactful to the Lakers. I hope this ends well, because usually stuff like this do not end well. And I don't see Bronny. I don't see him improving. I don't see Bronny improving to the degree or being able to improve that fast. 14, 15 points average in high school, 4.9, 4.5 points in college. All right? It's not like he's just going to excel. It's not like Bronny's just going to immediately excel from here and he's just going to be a great athlete. They're going to teach him something that's just going to improve his game to that degree. I don't think that's going to happen. What I can say is we're going to have it's going to be 15 minutes of fame. All right. First of all, LeBron is not going to be that long in the NBA. Obviously, he's lucky if he got 1 to 2 or maybe 3 years at the most. At the most, LeBron's going to have 2 to 3 years at the most. All right. So what happens when Bron leaves the NBA? Where does that leave Bronny? What happens when LeBron leaves the Lakers? Where does that leave Bronny? Is Bronny going to be able to sustain? Is he going to be relevant to the Lakers once LeBron leaves? That's the question. You see all the things that could potentially happen with nepotism? Did y'all even think about that? You're forcing this kid into the equation, the puzzle. He doesn't even fit the puzzle. So what happens when LeBron no longer has this nepotism authority over the Lakers? What happens when the Lakers no longer have to cater to LeBron? Is Bronny still a priority? That's the question. Bronny, I'm going to say enjoy this, brother. Enjoy it. And yes, you are a good athlete. But we all know that he's not on the level of his cohorts. We all know his peers, the people that he's going to be up against in the NBA. I don't think he's going to be able to compete. And I'm praying he proves me wrong. I pray Bronny proves me wrong. I hope everything that I'm saying doesn't mean shit. I hope he defies everything I'm saying and excels in the NBA. I pray for that. But remember, this is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. All I'm saying is don't shoot the messenger. We call a spade here. This channel is not to condemn nobody. All right. Big shout out to Bron James. Big shout out to Bronny. And they got Bryce. They have a second son that's on his way. They say he's going to be eligible for the NBA in 2025. So there's another James coming. They say he's better than Bronny. All right? And that's yet to be seen. All right? Well, I haven't seen him. I saw a tidbit of his jump shot. The kid got a wicked jump shot. Bronny, little brother, he got a wicked jump shot. He's taller than Bronny. He might be the one. But nonetheless, shout out to the James family, man. Big shout out to LeBron James. Big shout out to Bronny James and Bryce James, Trice, whatever the name is. Shout out to the second brother also. All right. L.O.T.S approved media. Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 91. That part. You guys know what it's hitting for. Once again, I'm the incomparable, the author imitated, cannot be duplicated. The one they took their style from, the one that keeps creating what they keep taking. I'm the elected, the appointed voice of the streets. All right. I'm L.O.T.S approved. That's Lord of the streets. All right. Learning off the streets. All right. Living off the streets. All right. Leader of the streets. You heard me? And this is powered by L.O.T.S approved media. This is episode number 91, ladies and gentlemen. All right. This right here is a countdown to episode 100. Let's make this clear. This is a milestone. We're less than 10 episodes away from episode 100. Let's be clear about this. And I need you guys to make sure that you guys are in the building. That part. All right? That part. With that being said, you guys, we're going to play some outro music. Bada bing. Bada bing. Now, you guys, like I always tell you guys, nobody's promised tomorrow. Shit, I tried to come on Friday. You see, I did not go on last Friday. I needed to take a rest. If you guys didn't see me, hopefully you guys missed me. Hopefully. Ooh, I love to be missed. That shows your value. You heard? I was supposed to go on yesterday. Technical difficulties. All right? Nonetheless, we're on today. So what does that mean? You guys should be turning your notification bells on. Turn your notification bells on. That prevents missing me. Whether I'm going on different times or different days. Turn your notification bells on. That part. L.O.T.S approved media, episode number 91. DSTM podcast. That part. Nobody's promised tomorrow, you guys. Hopefully we meet up here next Friday for episode number 92. By the grace of Most High. If God allows. Nobody's promised tomorrow. Remember to always show the universe your gratitude. Show the universe your gratitude. All right? If you want God to bless you with more, be happy for what you got. Appreciate what you got. Appreciate all your resources. Appreciate what God gave you already. if you want God to bless you with more. That's the key to manifestation. That's how the universe works, all right? That's how the universe works. Let's be clear. Show your gratitude. You see all that complaining? When you complain about what you don't have, you're always constantly complaining. The universe is registering that shit. The universe is typing up all your complaints, and they're reciprocating those same complaints right back to you. So it's just reciprocating. It's a cipher. Everything goes in a circuit. All right? Everything goes in a circuit. The winds go in a circuit. The winds, the water goes in a circuit. Everything travels in a circuit. All right? So that's why they say what comes around goes around. So expect that. So put nothing but goodness out there. Stop complaining. Stop complaining so the universe can stop sending you more complaints. So the universe can stop sending you more things to complain about. Stop complaining. Show your gratitude. Count your blessings. Be happy for what you have. And watch how the universe bless you with more. All right? Also, every mountain, the highest mountain has the best view. The highest mountain. I say this 100 times at the end of every episode. And I'm hoping you guys are getting this. The highest mountain has the best view. Keep climbing that mountain. No matter how many rocks and lions and tigers and mountain lions and all that. Climb that mountain. No matter how steep it is. Make sure you prepare. Make sure you have your survival kit. Pack your survival kit. Have your book bag on. Climb that mountain. The highest mountain has the best view. So that's your reward. When you get to that top, to the very top, you're going to have the best view. You really get to look at the landscape and what it has to offer. You get to see all your options. Last but not least, failure and discouragement are the stepping stones to success. Don't be scared to fail out here. You got to step out. You got to step off that front porch. You got to give it a try. Don't be scared to try it. Let me tell you something. You're going to regret more not trying than actually trying. You're going to regret. You're going to be laying in your bed when you owe the 50s and your 60s, and you're going to say, damn, I wish I had took that more serious. Damn, I wish I would have tried a little harder. Damn, what would have happened if I actually tried a little harder? Maybe I could have achieved that. And that's going to burn inside. That's going to burn inside. Don't have those regrets at a late age. It's not gonna do good for your psyche. Psychologically, it might hurt you. Psychologically, it might hinder you. It might throw you into depression. So remember, failure and discouragement are the stepping stones to success. It's a part of being successful. Don't be scared to fail. A master failed 1,000 times. The only difference between a winner and a loser is the winner kept trying. Remember that. All right, with that being said, I want you guys to enjoy your weekend. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And I'll see you guys on Friday. L.O.T.S Approved Media, Don't Shoot the Messenger Podcast, episode number 91. And with that being said, salute and peace. That part. I'm out. I'm about to enjoy my Saturday, you heard?